There's also an option to join via phone. All of that has been included in the agenda. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event that we're unable to do so, despite best efforts, we will post on the town's website, town.plympton.ma.us, an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. Specific information in the general guidelines for remote participation by members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can also be found on the Town of Plympton's website. So to start, why don't we go around and identify everyone on the call. I'll start. My name is Christine Joy, Board of Selectmen.
And this is Mark Russo, Board of Selectmen.
John Trainer, Board of Selectmen.
Liz Dennehy, Town Administrator, and Bridget Martins is also on the call, but her microphone isn't working.
And Lisa Hart, Town Accountant. I also have Barbara Gomes and Kathy Ferguson here.
Why are they on the call?
Public meeting.
Yeah, this is a posted meeting.
So, okay.
Do we have anyone else, Liz, that's on the call?
Deb Anderson, and then Chris, I assume I saw earlier, it looked like Christine Kelly trying to log in.
Okay, so is that everyone, Liz?
Yes.
Everybody's been
Yes.
identified? Okay, perfect. Okay, all right, so.
Oh, and Nancy Magnuson from the town clerk's office.
Great, okay. All right, so we had a brief meeting last night and decided to proceed with some arrangements that we had made previously to utilize a professional search firm to fill the position of Chief of Police. And as such, we felt that we needed to give our sergeants an opportunity to really show their stuff and to be part of this process, and so that they were able to do some leadership and hopefully be contenders for the position through the search. So we are meeting today because we do need to appoint a acting chief of police. So Mark or John, did you want to add anything?
Not at this point, not yet.
No, not at this point.
Okay, all right. So we do have two extremely qualified sergeants that are working for the town, Sergeant Dan Hoffman and Sergeant All, and they both have they've gotten glowing reviews from both Chief Clancy and from Chief Benton. So we are in a position where we're able to appoint one of the sergeants as the acting chief of police. And I would recommend that we would appoint Sergeant Dan Hoffman, who is the senior and supervising sergeant, as our acting chief of police, effective immediately, and until the town fills the position on a permanent full-time basis. So
I'll second.
Okay, a second on that. So we'll need to do a roll call vote. Any discussion, Mark, before we take a vote?
Well, a couple things. I would just include in the motion that we authorize Liz to negotiate with Sergeant Hoffman on an employment agreement. I would only say that I think we, the Board of Selectmen in general, have advocated for and hoped for the opportunity for people to move up, particularly in fire and police. And I'm thrilled that there's this opportunity for Mr. Hoffman to move up and take on more responsibility, and for Mr. Ault to take on more responsibility as well. So I think it's a great opportunity, and fully recognize it'll be a bit of a challenge for them, but from everything we hear and a sense of confidence that they're capable of doing. So I'm really glad we're moving in this direction.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so we've got a motion and a second, and with a friendly amendment that we authorize the town administrator to negotiate a employment agreement with Sergeant Hoffman, and get the ball rolling in that direction. So we've got a motion and a second. Roll call vote. Mr. Trainer?
Yes.
Mr. Russo?
Yes.
Mrs. Joy, yes. Okay. All right, Liz, is there any other business that we need to take care of tonight or today?
Nope, not today.
All right, very good. All right,
Thank
so
you.
being that we've conducted our business, I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, second, Mark. Roll call vote. Mr. Trainer?
Yes.
Mr. Russo?
Yes.
Mrs. Joy, yes. Okay, all right, so we'll see everyone next week. Thank you.
Thank you.